All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining me this evening. We're going to go on a little visualization meditation. So just please make sure that you are comfortable, cozy. If you need a blanket or water or anything like that, go ahead and get it now. If you need a pen and paper to write anything down, go ahead and get that as well. So we're just going to take a few deep breaths, pulling in the earth from our toes. And as we draw our breath in, maybe feel free to hold it and then release it. And with each breath will incrementally pull in earth energy, hold it, and then release it, releasing any density or stagnation. I'd say like 3 to 5 breaths. Go ahead and gauge this on your own. Take your time. We will do it independently, but also together in space. And as you're breathing in and out on your last breaths, you'll notice that you've opened up this huge conduit from the center of the earth, moving all the way through your physical vehicle, out through the top of your crown chakra, up through the cosmic space, where you're breathing in and out this constant stream of energy flowing both ways. It may help to visualize it in any way that you see fit. And in this meditation, I would like to let you know that I work with only source energy and my higher self. So everything that we will be working with this evening will be filtered through those two lenses. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you haven't already, allow your eyes to float closed. And go ahead and visualize the space that I'm going to explain to you. Now, this is a group meditation, however, everything is independent. So when I'm describing something, if it appears differently to you or more elaborate, any way it appears to you is perfect and beautiful and is especially for you. So the first thing that we're going to notice is that we're sitting on a hard surface. We can feel wooden planks beneath our legs and buttocks. And as we allow our eyes to float open in this visualization space, and we look ahead, we see a body of water. Below our feet, we see grass. A little bit past our feet, we see large rocks that get smaller and smaller as they welcome this body of water that lies before us. As we look to our sides, we notice that we are sitting on a park bench. And as we look behind us, we notice that there is a very large willow tree with moss adorning it. And just to the right of us, perhaps walking on the ground, there is a large raven, a large singular raven. Now, as you're sitting in this space, gazing out at the water ahead, we see a steamboat approaching. Now it's completely up to you if you'd like to stay here in this space on this park bench and work with the willow tree, work with the raven, or if you would like to board the steamboat. As the steamboat gets closer and closer, you can go ahead and make your decision. For those of us who decide to board the steamboat, we're going to do so now, getting up from our sitting space and placing one foot in front of the other. First, placing our feet on the grass, then placing our feet on the larger rocks, the smaller rocks, and stepping aboard the steamboat. Now, as you step aboard this steamboat, I would like for you to look around. This is a container especially for you, so whatever you see in here is especially for you. You can look around at all of the seats, see who's filling them, decide who you'd like to sit next to. And as you take a seat, there's an announcement that says that this will be a very quick trip. And as I count to 30, we will go ahead and take this adventure. Again, during this count of 30, please become very aware of your surroundings and go ahead and take in whatever it is you see. Whatever people are there, whatever smells you're experiencing, whatever comes through is perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We have arrived at our destination. As we stand up and get ready to disembark, we look around once again at our surroundings. And then we step off of the steamboat. Now, when we step off of the steamboat, what we see ahead of us is a meadow. The meadow is filled with grass and multicolored flowers as far as the eye can see. The sun is shining brightly, and you may be alone in this space, or you may have company. That is completely up to you. I would like for you to take a look around. What kind of colors are you seeing? What types of flowers are dancing in the blowing wind? What can you smell? Can you taste anything? I would like for you to bend down and pick one flower that you would like to speak with. I would like for you to ask this flower its name and ask this flower if it would like to work with you. And if it says yes, ask if you can pick the flower. If the flower says you can pick it, go ahead and do so now. After you pick the flower, I would like for you to commune with this flower. See what this flower whispers to you. Feel what its petals feel like. What is the texture of the flower's stem? Smell the flower. Now, I would like for you to walk until you get to a point that you would like to sit or lay down in this grassy flower meadow. As soon as you're comfortable in this space, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes and you're going to ask to make contact with the central sun. Once you have established this connection with the central sun, I would like for you to completely relax and allow. You're going to spend some time here alone, communing with the central sun, spending time with its essence, bringing forth any messages that the central sun may have for us. I will return with my voice after a few minutes. All right. As you're coming to the end of this transmission with the central sun in this visualization space, as you look around, you notice that the surroundings have changed. You still have your flower with you, and the sun has bid you adieu. What you see is a large boulder that moves in front of you to the left, revealing a very large hole. This hole is a hallway back to the start of the meditation. It is completely dark inside. If you do not feel comfortable walking through this, that is perfectly fine. You can go back simply by closing your eyes and asking to float back. If you would like to walk through the tunnel, it will be cleansing, it will be purifying. It will help any excess energies no longer suited for you to leave, as the central sun has given you some fresh energies to work with. So we shall create space for them in this tunnel. When you're ready in this visualization space, please stand up if you're sitting down or laying down. And you may bring your flower with you if you'd like. Go ahead and place one foot in front of the other and emerge into the darkness. I will count down from 30, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you may recognize the park bench, the small pebbles leading to the large rocks, leading to the grass that lead up to this park bench, with the willow tree behind it, with the moss hanging from it. And you may notice the raven is no longer there. As you approach the park bench and sit back down, you take a look around once more, feeling the wooden planks under your sits bones, moving your toes around in your shoes, gazing out at the setting sun above the water, and you can just barely see the steamboat in the distance. You smell the fragrance of the water in the air. You feel the cool breeze on your cheeks, and perhaps you taste the salt of your lips from sweating while spending time in the meadow. Take a few moments here in gratitude, allowing yourself to simply be. We'll sit here for just a few more moments, and then as we're ready, we'll come back to this space and this time where we began the meditation. And as you're ready, you can allow your eyes to float open. If you prefer to stay in this space, that is perfect. If you prefer to stay in this place, I will go ahead and speak and see if anyone would like to share. Again, if you prefer to stay in this space, simply say nothing. I will offer for those of us who would like to share. And once that is done, I will end the meeting and you can stay in this space for as long as you'd like. So if anyone would like to share, I'll go ahead and stop the recording. There we go.